Hey, welcome, gorgeous. We are live for the forgiveness healing today. All right, I'm just going to give Facebook a moment to notify everybody that we are live, allowing some of you to come on. And I know some of you are catching the replay, which is absolutely fabulous. Apparently that was hard for that to come out for some reason. So as you're coming on, just let me know that you are here live with me. If you are coming on the replay, just let me know, like hashtag team replay. Make sure that you have some water with you because water is so important when we are doing this healing work. It helps to keep the energy channels flowing. It helps us to upgrade and to shift and to integrate everything that we are going to be upgrading, shifting, and integrating today together. All right, so having your water. Beautiful. And this is an interactive healing. I'm going to be straight up honest. I never have anything planned for the healing other than the container of what we are going to be working with. And forgiveness kept coming up as something that is just, really needing to be shifted for so many people right now. So the spirit telling me I need to give an abundant amount of forgiveness right now. Oh, perfect. See, look at that. This is exactly why I don't really plan what is happening other than, like I said, kind of the theme of what is going on. So like I mentioned, it is going to be an interactive healing. We're going to be on here for, I'll say about like 30, 45 minutes max. Just again, giving yourself permission to be fully present here. Right? Turning off any distractions if you can, going somewhere quiet, closing the door, doing whatever it is that you need to do where you feel fully safe and supported being here. And please, I encourage you to share as much or as little as you desire to in the comments. But yes, just making sure that you are fully present, that you are ready to dive in. Like I said, it's interactive. I use a blend of different healing modalities. So we're going to see what's coming up for the group today. All right. So to get started, let's just anchor in and ground into this space together. All right. So I invite you to soften your eyes. And again, if you are driving or doing anything that like actually requires your attention, then please like hop off and come back on when it is safe for you to be in a space where you can close your eyes and drop down. Okay. But assuming that if you are on here, even if it is on the replay, I am going to assume now that you are somewhere safe, that you can close your eyes, coming into this space, taking a nice deep breath in. And out. Good. And in. And out. Breathing in your own rhythm, so you don't have to copy mine, but breathing in to whatever is comfortable, whatever is expansive, and a full breath for you. And then as you're ready, breathing out, letting all of the air flow out, really grounding down into your body, knowing that we are connected through space and time. We are all connected here, supporting, learning, growing, and healing with one another. Beautiful. All right, and then as you are ready, you can open your eyes and just notice how just by that alone, things have already started to shift. All right, so if it is your first time seeing me, and even if it is like, you've been on all of my live healings, all of my live calls before, welcome back. Just so you know, my name is Melissa Goodman, and I am certified in like a bunch of healing modalities. So like I said, I just kind of blend everything together and allow it to come through in the most supportive, most nurturing way for my community, for who is live, and tapping into everybody who will be here on the replay as well, knowing that you are going to receive exactly what it is that you need to receive, and you're going to shift out exactly whatever it is that you need to shift out today. So allowing yourself to be fully present and open to release, to receive, and to upgrade your energy. So if you saw my email that I sent out earlier, I was talking about forgiveness and about how so many of us we are human, right? We're a spirit having a human experience. And so we have these emotions and we have these thoughts where the mind takes over and becomes more of like the egoic mind. And so when we are hurt, when something happens, what can end up happening is we end up blaming other people, or we blame the situation for how things unfolded. And so when we're working with forgiveness, it's not so much that we're saying like, oh, that's okay that they treated me like that, or that's okay that that situation unfolded like that. But what we are doing is we are working with the underlying emotion around it, and we're actually neutralizing our nervous system and regulating our nervous system so that it's not that it's changing the event of what happened. It's not that we're saying it's okay that it happened, but we're changing our internal response, our internal representation associated to it. So we actually reclaim our energy by doing that. And I know sometimes this can be a more challenging concept to really grasp onto and to understand. And I know that even for me, it took me a really, really long time to understand this, because I'm like, no, because if I release it, then, you know, I'm giving them permission, or like they're getting a hall pass, they get to walk away for free. But at the end of the day, it's your energy, right? Your energy is like these little tentacles coming out. And when you're hooked into past situations, past events, past hurts, stuff that you're holding on to, you're literally giving away your life force energy to those things. And then if you're over here trying to manifest something, right, and you're like, oh, well, I really want more money, more clients, more freedom, more love, more abundance, more wealth, whatever it is, right? Well, your energy is somewhere else. And so it's hard, really hard to manifest, because you're literally blocking yourself from manifesting because your energy is tied in somewhere else into a lower vibrational frequency. And so when we're working with forgiveness, and it can totally be forgiving yourself as well for maybe not listening to yourself, or forgiving a past decision that you made, whatever it is, right? And so when we are tapping into what we desire to forgive, it's so powerful at reclaiming our energy, right? So we're no longer blaming other people. We're no longer putting it external of ourselves. We're no longer holding on to that secret, you know, like, oh, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm really going to punish you because you did those things to me, right? So you made my life shit, so now I'm going to try to make your life shit and continually remind you of what you did to me in the past, right? Who's been there at some point in your life, right? Or we punish ourselves for a decision that we made, right? So like when we are tapped into non-forgiveness, when we are tapped into that guilt, the shame, the anger, the resentment, it is so toxic for us. Not the other person, not the situation, right? It's our energy that we are allowing to become toxic. And so today we are going to work at releasing some of that toxicity so that you can actually like upgrade your energy like that, right? When you finish up here today, when we are closing out the end of this healing, you are actually going to be leaving a different person than who is sitting here right now, tapped in, connected to me, whether we are live or you're catching this on the replay, right? You are going to leave in a different energetic mindset and literally shifting your nervous system as you start to regulate it and reclaim your energy. So again, it's not saying that it's okay what happened, but today we are definitely going to go into the emotion so that we can reprogram the emotion, reprogram your nervous system so that you are literally going to be vibrating at such a high frequency when we get off this healing session today. So let me know how that sounds for you. Give me some thumbs up if you are live. Even if you're on the replay, give me some thumbs up. Let me know how that's going. And I know that on Facebook, there is like a little bit of a delay from what I say and when you actually hear it. I think it's about like a 10-20 second delay and around there. So I'm just going to stop, take a couple breaths, as I know you ladies and gentlemen are receiving this information. Of course, if you have any questions coming up as we're going through, please drop them into the comments. I will try to answer them if it is kind of like relevant in the moment, from the standpoint, like if we're in the middle of a healing and you're asking like a really in-depth question, I'm going to answer it at the end is what I mean by that, right? I don't want to interrupt the healing, but if I can weave it into the healing, I absolutely will do that for you. All right, so I don't want to spend too much time talking a lot about forgiveness because this really is about the healing. It's about the experience. And like I continually say, it is about upgrading and shifting your energy right now. All right. So that is all I am going to say about forgiveness for right now in this moment. What I would really love for you to do now is to pull up who or what you would like to forgive. So who, and again, it can be yourself, it can be somebody else, it can be a situation, okay? But pulling up, like, what is that one thing that continually comes up for you? When you're either blaming somebody, when you're either punishing somebody, when you are like holding on to that resentment and you think of that person, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Like you might feel straight up hate for them, right? And that's okay. That's okay. We need to stop shaming ourselves around having these emotions. Instead, we're going to work through them. Okay? So let me know, drop a yes in the comments for me when you have who it is that you are going to be working with today on forgiveness. And knowing that like you're not actually calling them up or sending them a message or anything like that. It's all energetics. We are all connected through the matrix. Beautiful. Okay. And if you are comfortable, again, it's all within what you are comfortable with. If you want to drop in who you are working to forgive. So you don't have to give a name unless if you want to. You could just say it's a family member, it's myself, it's past situation. And I will be checking in throughout the healing as well. So I would encourage you to, and I'll say this as we're going, like if you want to share as we're working through together, please share. If you just want to really stay in the moment, then please honor and respect your energy and do what feels right for you as we are working together today. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right. And giving yourself permission to go as deep as is appropriate for you, meaning that there are always different layers, different levels to it. So you can go as deep as you want to, or if it feels a little too vulnerable, a little too raw and real, you can, not go as deep. You can just keep it up a little bit higher and come back and repeat this and then go a little bit lower each time as well, right? So we always want to work within basically our energetic set point and our comfort level while still stretching it a little bit outside of our comfort zone, if that makes sense. Okay, so I really am getting the feeling as I'm tapping into everybody's energy here. We're actually going to start with a little alchemy work with our emotions. So we're going to start with basically how my version of EFT, if you will, so emotional freedom technique. If this is the first time that you are joining me for this, just tap along with me, repeat what I am saying. Obviously, if I say something and it doesn't resonate with you, please use your own words, okay? And I will pre-frame that sometimes I will swear when we are going through this. If that is not like who you are authentically and like you're just put off by swearing, then don't swear. That's simple. Okay? All right. So we're going to start. You're going to start by tapping just below the collarbones. So just nice wide fingers. You can have your eyes open or closed, whatever feels most appropriate for you. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And in and out. Good. And then just repeating after me. Okay. So, dear universe, if I'm being honest, I'm really pissed off at this person. And when I say this person, you can insert their name or just pull into your mind's eye who you are speaking about, okay? I'm really freaking irritated that they did this to me. Why did this happen to me? Why did I let them treat me like this? I'm really freaking resentful. And I want you to really pull up the feelings that are true for you, right? So if you're angry, like actually pull up the anger. If you're frustrated, pull up the frustration. Like actually start to invoke the feeling, knowing that you are safe. I'm going to guide you through this. It is safe for you to actually feel the feelings and to fully pull them up, okay? Taking a nice deep breath in. And a sigh. Open your mouth. Good. I am so resentful, angry, and pissed off at this person. I'm finally admitting it. That it is not okay what they did. Good, so we're going to go to the top of the head. It is not okay what happened. And now I want you to go ahead, and if you are somewhere that you can speak it out loud and feel comfortable, then speak it out loud or just pull up in your mind's eye and have a conversation with yourself. What did they do? Go into as much detail as possible, as if we are sitting having a conversation. Tell me what happened. Good. So keep going, or if you're already done, just repeat it. Really evoke the feelings. Go back into that moment in time. Take a nice deep breath in. Good. Tapping the eyebrows, the inside of the eyebrows. You are doing an amazing job. I know it's not always comfortable doing this work, but this is the work that works. There, universe, I'm finally admitting it. I just don't know how I can forgive this person for what they did. I've been holding on to this anger for such a long time. Tapping the outside of the eyes. That it would feel kind of weird if I just let the anger go. It would feel really weird if all of a sudden I wasn't emotionally connected anymore to the event. And then shake your head no and be like, no. Can't be that easy to let it go. If it was, I already would have done it. And then look up like you're thinking and be like, right? Tapping underneath the eyes, nice and high up. Nice deep breath in. We're going to yawn. Even if you don't have to, just put it on. It's part of the healing. It's actually going to help. So deep breath in. Open your mouth nice and wide like you're taking a big bite of an apple and make some noise. Don't worry about how you look. If I can do this on camera, you can do this in the safety of your home. If you need to laugh, if you want to yell, if you need to cry, if you burp, anything like that, let it come out. Coughing, if you need to move, like if all of a sudden you get this urge that like, oh, I gotta stretch, just stretch. No, it is part of actually reprogramming your nervous system and releasing this, okay? Hand on your heart, tapping below the nose. When I think about what they did to me, how they mistreated me, disrespected me, and whatever else is true for you, again, adding your own terminology here, what did they do? Or what did that situation trigger? The more personalized you make this, the more powerful it's going to be for you. Good. Tapping on the chin. When I think about what they did, I want you to close your eyes now, still tapping, and like a laser beam with your mind's eye, be like, I feel it in here. And then, where is it? Where are you feeling the feelings that are true for you, the restriction, the heaviness, whatever it is, however it's showing up for you, where are you feeling it? And if you're not sure, it's okay to just guess and be like, maybe it's here. Good, tapping just below the collarbones. Now you're welcome to continue to just keep tapping, focusing on where it is. If you want to, you can drop it into the chat and let me know where is it located. And between 1 and 10, 1 is like, it's not that big a deal, right? Like it's kind of there, but not really. And 10 is like you just got hit by a Mack truck. Like it is freaking intense. If you had to guess, what is the first number that comes to mind for you for the intensity of it? So just focusing on it. Again, you can share in the chat if you want to. If not, just holding your awareness on it. Stomach at a 4. Okay. 11. Yep, that's no problem. It's your scale, so it can be whatever number. Perfect. So we're going to work on decreasing the intensity of this number for you ladies and gentlemen. Upper back right side. Okay, at a 3. All right, beautiful. So just closing your eyes as you're ready and going to directly to the spot, the stomach, the upper back on your right. And I know it can be uncomfortable, really feeling into the intensity of it, knowing that you are safe, you are fully supported by your guides, fully supported by the community here. Good, and then we are going to tap the inside of the wrist. So whatever's comfortable, you can tap it together if that's comfortable for you, or just one or the other. And it doesn't matter what side you are tapping on if you're just tapping one, okay? So focusing on where it is, take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, even if you don't have to yawn, just put it on, make some noise, using the sound to help heal and move things. And you might feel silly, that's okay. Make it even louder. Good, and then shake your body a little. Okay, good. So holding the awareness and knowing that as we are going, it might start to shift and transform, and that is okay. This is your experience. It is absolutely perfect. So tapping into where it is, and I want you to actually speak directly to this part of you, okay? So you're going to say, hello, friend. Talking directly to, your stomach, your upper back on your right side, wherever it is in your body. Hello, little friend. I see you. And I can feel how uncomfortable and upset you are. I want you to know that I'm here for you. And I want to have a conversation. So go ahead now and ask, what is your name? And it might have a name, or it might just have a feeling to it. And again, this is your experience. There is no right or wrong, just trusting the process, okay? This works. And just notice as you are aware of your new friend, what size is it? What shape is it? What color is it? We're still tapping, but we're going to move to the karate chop point of the hand, so the fleshy part of the hand on the outside. And notice, is it moving or is it stationary? Noticing, is it bright or is it dull? Is it focused or a little bit fuzzy? And asking it, or rather saying to it to start, I know you've been hurt. And I understand that you've been holding on to this resentment, that you've been unable or unwilling to forgive, whether it's yourself, the other person, a situation. And I know you've been holding on to this to protect me. So that I won't feel hurt in the future. And I truly appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you for having my back. I would love to return the favor and look out for you. What is it that you need right now to help you feel safe and supported? Maybe it's heard. Again, personalizing this so that it is your words, your terminology. And then simply listening, feeling into what does this part of you require right now? And allowing it to simply come through, right? It could be that it wants a balloon or a hug, or it might want, to have you listen to it more. It might want to go play, right? There's no right or wrong. Whatever's true for you. Good. side. Then we're going to go to the top of the head, tapping the top of the head again. And whatever that part of you has asked for, I want you to go ahead and just imagine that you can give it to it. Bam. And then taking a nice deep breath in. You're going to open your mouth, make some noise, yawn again. Again, this is using sound healing. It's going to help move out resistance and regulate your nervous system. Nice deep breath in. Don't worry about how silly you look. I'm doing it on camera. Good. Deep breath in. If you feel like there's still energy moving, keep your mouth open, even if there's no sound coming out, just until you feel that it has all run its course. Good. Tapping on the eyebrows. It's really not fair that we were treated like this. So we're using we now because you're still talking to that part of yourself, okay? It's not fair that we were treated like this. It's not fair that they did that to us. And as much as I would love to go back and change the past, and rewrite history, well, I can't necessarily change what happened, but I can change how I respond to what happened. No longer allowing my past to be a prison for me in this now moment. Tapping the outside of the eyes. Yeah, it fucking sucks that happened. It really sucks that happened to us. But if I tap in to my heart, tapping under the eyes, and move beyond my humanness as I reconnect to my divinity, I can see that happened for a reason. There's a lesson here to help me on my journey. And although I might not understand this lesson on the conscious level, I understand on the spiritual level that this is propelling me forward. Hand on your heart, tapping below the nose. So closing your eyes once again and just notice where your friend is now. And they may have changed locations. They might still be in the same location. The intensity might have increased, or it may have decreased. And again, there is no right or wrong. Simply being present with what is. Good. Tapping on the chin. And again, just paying attention, and we're sitting with the feeling. Like you'd sit with a friend who's had a really shitty day and just wants to vent, right? You're giving yourself the space to do that right now. Beautiful. You are doing such an incredible job. Good, and you can stop tapping, placing both hands on your heart. Good. And now I want you to pull into your mind's eye the person that you are working with right now to forgive, the person who has had your energy connected to them, tethered to them. And I want you to imagine, pretend, see, feel into where is the cord coming out of you that is connecting into them. And again, there is no right or wrong, but just notice or guess at where would this cord be leaving your body and connecting into them. And then noticing as well, where is the cord connected on their body? So they're standing right in front of you, and they could be really close, they could be far away. They could be over to the right, to the left, they could be standing behind you. And then also noticing, what is the cord made out of? Is it rope? Is it chain? Maybe it's just made out of light. It can literally be made out of anything. And now, this part is super, super, super important. I want you to call into your crown, so the top of your head, calling in to your crown chakra, the most beautiful, divine, white light energy. And it comes flowing down through your crown, coming all the way down into your body, filling every fiber, every cell of your body with this most beautiful white light frequency, and knowing this is a very real frequency and it is happening right now. Fully illuminated inside and out with this beautiful energy. It's flowing, overflowing from the universe down into you. And now that your physical body is fully illuminated with this white light energy, now it goes to your cord, wherever that cord is, and it starts to flow through the cord, filling the cord with this white light energy. Filling the cord that is connecting you to this other person, and knowing that as this is filling the cord, and it might feel a little challenging, so moving beyond the logical mind, but it begins to fill the person or the situation that you are working with. This beautiful white light energy. Filling the cord, filling the person you are working with, until you see, feel, notice that the cord is fully illuminated and the person you are working with or the situation you are working with is fully illuminated in white light energy, pure love, pure forgiveness. And now I want you to go ahead, and you're physically going to do this. So reaching out with your hands wherever the cord is, and I want you to start pulling the cord out of you, hand over hand, like you're pulling a rope, okay? Just doing this, trusting the process. I know sometimes it might feel a little bit silly what we do, but this is the work that works, okay? Pulling this cord out, pulling it out. And as you're pulling it, it's actually unwinding from inside, unwinding from your nervous system, unwinding from being tethered and wrapped around your organs and your tissues and your cells. Releasing, 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 and allowing this cord now to dissolve. Dissolving. Good. And now go ahead and pull a cord from the other person as well. Pulling the cord from the other person. Pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. Releasing it from the other person. Allowing it to dissolve, 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 dissolve. It is done. Notice the freedom. Everything literally is shifting and transforming in your energetic field right now. recalibrating your energy as you are reclaiming those pieces of you that have been tethered into the other person that are no longer tethered into that person. And this white light energy is still flowing in through your crown, your chakra, at the top of your head, flowing all the way in, and now is beginning to fill where that cord once was. It's filling the hole, repairing the hole, so it is no longer there. Oh, beautiful. And now that that is done, just simply saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe. And so it is. I have reclaimed my energy. And now that that is done, I want you to go back, hands on your heart, tapping back in to your friend that you connected with, that part of you, and seeing where they're at, how they are feeling. Have they shifted? Have they moved? Has their color changed? The shape of them? If they were bright, are they now dull? If they were dull, are they now bright? Are they clear? Are they fuzzy? What is going on? And then just notice, what is the intensity now? What is the intensity now? From a scale of 1 to 10. Sending yourself a massive wave of love, of compassion, of understanding, knowing that you are integrating all of the lessons that were present for you, and knowing that you have now released, dissolved those cords as you have forgiven the person, which is ultimately just allowing yourself to release the emotional trigger so that you are free to integrate the lessons and fully embody them. And as you're ready, taking a nice deep breath in and out. Beautiful. And we're just going to do a little bit more tapping, as that's what I'm hearing is what is required. So we're going to tap underneath the collarbones. And you can keep your eyes closed or you can open them, whatever is appropriate for you. And then just repeating after me. I am so worthy of forgiving all parts of myself. I am worthy of reclaiming my energy. And regulating my nervous system so that I can move forward and manifest the life of my dreams. Tapping the top of the head. So universe, thank you for this growing opportunity. And thanking myself for showing up and being vulnerable and open. To go into these parts of me that I haven't always wanted to look at. And transforming them. Tapping the inside of the eyes. Or the eyebrows, rather. I know that I get to create my reality. And I am going to create the most magnificent, abundant, wealthy, healthy, and loving reality. Tapping the outside of the eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Tapping underneath the eyes. I am starting to love myself more and more each day. And the more that I love, honor, and respect myself, the more I'm able to sit in the discomfort of these humanly emotions that I have, and to give myself the grace and permission to flow and move with them. Hand on the heart, tapping below the nose. Because the more I feel my emotions, the more I regulate them. And the more I am able to forgive myself and others. Tapping on the chin. Nice deep breath in. One more time, open your mouth nice and wide, yawn, even if you don't have to, make some noise. Keep your mouth open. Good, inhale. And exhale. Good, tapping just below the collarbones. Dear universe, I am so ready for my next level. I am so ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Good. Hands on your heart. You can stop tapping. Just notice how you're feeling right now. As you are ready, I invite you to drop into the chat if you are comfortable doing so. Did your feeling move? If it did, where did it move to? Did it shrink? Did it expand? And also, what is the number? Did it go up? Did it go down? If you have water with you, I highly encourage that you have water. And knowing that sometimes, the number can actually go up. That works so well. It's gone. Oh, yes, incredible, incredible. I love that. Oh, yeah, so just notice now going forward, like how things start to shift, how things are changing, how things show up different just by doing this work. It is so powerful how quickly it works and how quickly things are going to shift in your reality now. Feeling more peace. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Honestly, ladies, it is my honor, my pleasure to be here to share this work with you. I think it went away. I have no feeling towards it. Yes. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. All right. So yes, like I said, just really notice now without like obsessing over it, but like things are just going to be shifting for you, right? Like you're going to have a different mindset. Things are going to show up different in your reality. So just start to notice like what is different now? How are you showing up now? And it might even be like in a week from now, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I haven't had any of those thoughts. Like what happened to them? This is what happened, right? You showed up for yourself. You did the work. So yeah, just noticing, being open and see what comes through for you. Oh, all right, ladies, I am sending you, and gentlemen, if any gentlemen catch the replay, because I know there were some guys who were planning on catching the replay, so I do apologize for always saying ladies. But yes, so I would love to hear over the next few days, like come back, drop in the comments. How are you feeling? What have you noticed? Like, let's celebrate the shit out of you for doing this. I am so, so grateful for everybody showing up, whether live or on the replay. And I want to continue to celebrate what is happening for you. Because when we celebrate, we continually put out to the universe, like, this is what I want more of. So I recommend celebrate yourself. Like, incredible work. I am sending you, ladies and gentlemen, so much love. If you have any questions, if anything comes up and you're like, I'm not too sure about this, please reach out to me. Like, I'm a real person. Send me a DM. I love connecting with you and chatting with you. Yes, thank you. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Sending you so